serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyrighted the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew are ready in the broadcast booth. Exclusive pre-game coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball is brought to you by Boone County Journal, Cassandra Gazaway, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant, Country with a Heart, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC, Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Boone Realty, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, River Oak Christian Academy, Salter Loan Service, LLC, Sawdust Studios, State Tech of Missouri, the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, Walk Off Wood Bat Company, and Ren's Automotive. The excitement is building in the stands, and the tension is rising in the dugout as first pitch is just around the corner. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network. Now let's go live to the field to the Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Blake Gazaway here with you as we are getting set for Renegades baseball as the Renegades in action here tonight, as it is a non-league game for the Renegades as they are hosting the Kansas City Monarchs in a non-league game. As we will finish up the starters here as just about time for the national anthem, as we will take a break here and be back, get you set for first pitch and national anthem. As we'll take a break here as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive, always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. One call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense. Ceremonial first pitch in there for a strike, as it's bark in the park night here, so we have got all kinds of doggos here hanging out. As getting the start here will be Harrison Lear. We'll talk about his line in a minute, as we're going to take a quick break, as first pitch brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes, Remax, Boone Realty.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
As well, Renegades, as they will start batting leadoff in left field, Maddox Meyer. Batting second in right field is Ethan Milius. Batting third at shortstop, Alex DiGiacinto. Third baseman batting fourth is Drew Vonderhaar. Designated hitter batting fifth is Will Bachman. Batting sixth, center fielder A.J. Evans. Batting seventh is second baseman Connor Fleeg. Batting eighth is first baseman Braden Grosclose. And catching batting ninth will be Ben Miller. As Harrison Lear gets for the Renegades. As Lear, listed at 6'2", 220-pound freshman right-handed hurler in Moberly Area Community College. He is a Jefferson City, Missouri native. As we will get things underway here, as this will be shortstop stepping in for the Monarchs. This will be Jamin Beck leading things off here. Lear's first delivery is low, ball one, as we are underway. First pitch being brought to you by Izzy Smith Homes, Remax, Boone Realty. As we said, this is a non-league game here. Lear looking back in. That pitch, that one, he is a little high, ball two. So count sits 2-0. Count sits 2-0. That one in there. Now it's 3-0. Lear looking back in. Count sits 3-0. Next delivery. That one is in there for strike one. So count goes 3-1 now. There's going to be a ball skied in the air. It is foul. So now we're full of 3 balls, 2 in strike.
Hey fans, when you return those foul balls to the entrance tent, you'll have a chance to win some great prizes by spinning the
Again, we said it's
to return those foul balls.
Bark at the Park night. Time called there, so. Again, we sit full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lear looking back in. Had a little bit of rain today, but the field looks pretty good, all things considered. Payoff pitch. There's going to be a ball popped high in the air. As coming over is Fleeg. Long run in. He'll make the grab. As Fleeg tracked it down, 1 up and 1 down.
Now batting for the Monarchs, second baseman Alex Lasky.
So this will be Alex Lahaski stepping in. First pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Next delivery. That one misses, ball 2, so count sits 2-0. Two-0 delivery. That one strike 1, so count sitting 2-1. I'll talk about the other action here in the Mink League as well. There's going to be a pitch. Fleeg will field. He will throw. Dug out by Gross close for out number 2. Tough throw as his momentum was taking him away from first base, but he gets the out there. Now this will be Gilberto Pena stepping in. So Pena stepping in. Looking in. First pitch, there's going to be a ball hit to left field. That'll get down and go to the fence as Pena will be around first. He's on his way to second as he will be in there with a double.
Now batting for KC, center fielder Blake Collins.
Those will be center fielder Blake Collins stepping in. So I have a runner at second base. With 2 outs on the board. First pitch, that one in there, strike 1. Count sits 0-1 as time called and granted here for Collins. So he will step back in. And bark at the park night here, so we got all kinds of dogs hanging out. That one misses. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, tonight a non-league game for the Renegades as the Monarchs here played them twice already this season, or this is time number 2. So Lear looking back in, runner at second base with 2 outs on the board. Lear checks second. There's going to be a pitch lifted into the outfield as Evans' long run in. It will drop in between Evans and Meyer as that will be an RBI double as Pena comes in and scores. So back-to-back doubles have the Monarchs ahead in the count, or ahead on the scoreboard at 1-0. Pena again scores from second. Lear looks at second, a couple looks in there. Yeah, delivers home. That one bounces across home plate for ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So count sitting 1-0. Lear looks at second. Deep breath. Delivers home. That one's going to be hit high in the air. That'll get out of play. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike.
That ball brought to you by Batteries Plus Bulbs.
So count even at 1-1. Runner on second. There's going to be a bouncing ball. It's chopped foul on the third base side. So count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. So count sits 1-2. Again, 2 outs on the board with a runner at second. I wish I did. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next delivery, that one a little outside. Count even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lear looks at second once again. He'll deliver home. That one outside, ball 3. So count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So count sits 3-2. Payoff pitch. That one sliced foul, so we'll do it again. So count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch lifted into the outfield, as that one is going to be a fair ball. Sorry, it's foul. I was distracted. Give me a second. It is foul. Brought to you by Codes. So we're full of 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. There's going to be a ball slice foul the other direction. So count is still full, as this is the 9th pitch of this upcoming at-bat. Lear checks second. Payoff pitch, ball 4. So now stepping in, this will be the right fielder, it's Sam Dew. So Dew steps in here. No, I said Dew steps in. That's affecting your, Ashley, that's affecting your hearing too. So count sitting 0-1. So Dew will step back in here. Lear checks second. Next delivery, there's going to be a hard hit ball. That'll be through under the glove of Vonderhaar as the runner comes home. The throw cut off. Now they've got a pickle, though, as they ran over at second, so the run scores. But Dew drives in an RBI. It's 2-0 Monarchs, but that is out number 3 as O'Brien is out in a rundown. So that will end the inning as 2 runs put up on 3 hits. There were no errors. 1 left on the base path. Monarchs lead 1-0. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
We go here to the bottom of the first inning. as Renegades trail by a 2-0 score. Renegades trailing 2-0 here. Well, this is Jonathan Kreisa pitching. Leading things off, Maddox Myers, 6 foot, 190-pound freshman from William Jewell. He's a St. Charles, Missouri native. First pitch, that one in there, strike one. That one misses. The count evens at 1-1. Next offering from Kreisa, that one inside. Meyer has to back off the plate. So count sits, 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. However, it'll be caught for out number 1. Now this is Ethan Milius. Milius steps in, 6'3", 180-pounder. Is a Lindenwood product. He is from Fulton, Missouri. So he steps in here with 1 out on the board. First pitch, he's going to send that one into the outfield. That one will get down and go to the fence as Milius rounds first. He will be on his way to second base as he has a 1-out double. So now this will be Alex DiGiacinto stepping in. He's 6 foot, 190-pound freshman at Missouri S&T. He's a Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada native. So he steps in. First offering. Headed home. That one's going to be popped up on the handle. That'll get over the first baseman's head as DiGiacinto will be at first. Milius will go to third. So a couple of hits here. Now have runners at the corners for the Renegades. Now it'll be Drew Vonderhaar, the third baseman. Vonderhaar, 6'2", 210-pound freshman at Missouri Southern. He is a Webb City, Missouri native. 2 runners aboard, 1 out. First pitch, in there, strike 1. Count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Next offering, that one is low, ball 1. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. There's going to be a pitch hit off the handle. That will be fouled into the netting. So count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1-2 pitch from Kreisa. That one again sliced foul. So we stay at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Kreisa looking back in. Next delivery, that one is low. So now we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's what I got on mine too. That one in there, ball 3. So now it's 3-2. We're full. 3-2 pitch. There's going to be a ball sliced foul, so we'll stay full at 3-2. Can you, Jake, can you make the scoreboard a little brighter? You know how to do that? Payoff pitch. That one lifted on the first base side as that will get out of play. So we still stay full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Low, ball 4 now to be bases loaded. So now this will be the designated hitter in Will Bachman, 6'1", 195-pound junior. He is a Jamestown product. He is from Fargo, North Dakota. So he will step in here. So he steps in. Again with the bases loaded and 1 out on the board. Renegade trailing by a 2-0 score. First pitch. That one in there for strike 1. So Bachman will be down the count at 0-1. 0-1 pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. So count goes even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Next delivery popped high in the air into left field. Left fielder will come in. He'll make the grab. Milius is going to tag. He is going to come home and score as that cuts the deficit in half as the Renegades trail by a 2-1 score. It's Bachman out number 2, but does drive in the RBI. So now to be center fielder A.J. Evans. Evans, 6', 195-pound freshman at Jefferson College. He is a Ashland, Missouri native. So runners at first and second. There's going to be a ball that will be knocked down by the second baseman. He'll flip to short for out number 3. Well, in the inning, Renegades did put up 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 on the base path. We will go to the second inning. Renegades trailing by 2-1 score. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Well, the Renegades able to cut that deficit down to 1 run as they trail 2-1 here as we go into the second inning as Renegades again trailing 2-1. This non-league game here tonight for the Renegades. They'll be off tomorrow before they're heading to Iowa for a 3-day, 3-game trip. As this will be 7, 8, and 9. So this will be Cam Mischerschmidt. So Mischerschmidt steps in here. First offering from Lear. Headed home. That one's going to be popped up. For strike 1, it does get out of play. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Next offering from Lear. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. That one misses, ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. That pitch. That one misses, ball 2. Why are we hitting the bleachers back here? Two delivery. That one misses, ball 3. Sorry, we have somebody trying to play the drums back here on the bleachers, apparently. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed for out number 1.
Now batting for the Monarchs, left fielder Connor Arcabasco.
This will be Connor Arcabasco. So Arcabasco steps in. First pitch from Lear. That one way upstairs. That was ball 1. So count sits 1-0. Next delivery. That one a little inside and low. So count goes 2-0. Lear looks back in. Again, 1 out on the board. Next pitch. That one sliced foul and out of play.
That foul ball brought to you by Jefferson City host Lions.
So count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. There's going to be a pitch. That is hit to third. Wanderhar over to Gross close for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down. Now this is starting pitcher and Jonathan Crisis stepping in. So first pitch misses, ball 1. Count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Next delivery, there's going to be a bouncing ball to third. Vonderhaar will glove. He'll throw to first to Gross close to get out number 3. In the inning, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the base path. We will go to the bottom of the second inning. Renegades trail by 2-1 score. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
We go here to the bottom of the second inning. As this will be Connor Fleeg. Then Gross Close and Miller, the 3-2 up. Fleeg, a 5'8", 155-pound sophomore at Drury. He's a St. Louis, Missouri native. So he'll step in here. First offering, he'll show bunt. He'll pop it up. It'll just go foul. Strike one. So count sits, no balls, one strike. Time called here is Flegel. Readjusts the guard on the left hand and wrist. He'll step back in. 0-1 delivery, swinging and a miss. So count sits 0-2. Talked to League's dad briefly before the ball game. Enjoyed chatting with him just a bit. That one upstairs. So count sits 1-2. 1-2 delivery. That one in there, called strike three. One up and one down. So now this will be first baseman Braden Grosclose stepping in. Grosclose, a 6'2", 225-pound freshman at William Woods. He's a Columbia, Missouri native. So he will step in here. First pitch, that one outside and low, ball one. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. The sun working so slowly down behind the tree line. It's a little toasty out. That pitch, that one in there, strike one. So count even at 1-1. So we got a relatively light rain shower, but enough to get everything wet. That one sliced foul, so count goes 1-2. It was enough to make everything a little hot. If St. Joe was here, that one a little high and inside. He's got to bail out of the way of that. So count sits at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. That one sliced foul, so he's still staying alive at a 2-2 count. So count sits 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering. There's going to be a bouncing ball to third. Third baseman takes it on a couple hops. The throw is there for out number 2. 5-3 put out. Now this will be catcher Ben Miller stepping in. As Miller steps in, he's 6'1", 210-pound freshman at Missouri Southern. He's a Jefferson City, Missouri native. There's going to be a pitch fouled off. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Next offering. There's going to be a ball sliced foul. One over on the first base dugout, so Miller will be down in the count at 0-2. Oh, 2 delivery. There's going to be a ball lifted into right field. Right fielder going back. He will make the grab, as that was due for out number 3. In the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the base path. We're going to the third as Renegades trail by 2-1 score. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 2-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
We go here to the bottom of the second inning. Sorry, top of the third, I should say.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things.
All right, now we're going to be ready. As new pitcher in, this is Kalen Jones, 6 foot, 190-pound freshman right-hander at Maryville. He's a Jefferson City, Missouri native, so he comes in to pitch here for the Renegades. As we'll have a couple more tosses, then we will be set to begin play here. As Renegades again trailing by a 2-1 score here. We'll have a couple tosses, then be set. Again, tonight a non-league game between the Renegades and the Monarchs. Well, this will be Jamin Beck as we'll go to the top of the lineup. So Jamin Beck will step in here. So first offering from Jones. That one in there, strike one. So count sits. No balls, one strike. Next delivery. That one a little bit outside. Now we're even at 1-1. So count sits 1-1. That one misses ball two. So count sits 2-1. We missed an opportunity right there, Joe. 2-1 delivery. That one misses ball three, so Beck will be ahead in the count at 3 balls, 1 strike. Three 3-1 delivery. That one ball 4, so leadoff walk issued. So now to go second baseman Alex Lahaski. Again, one out on the no outs on the board with one out. No outs on the board with a runner on first. Jones looking back in. First offering. There's going to be a bouncing ball to first. Gross close turns. Second one. They will not have the double play, but good heads up play by Gross close to get back the lead runner for out number 1. So now this will be third baseman Gilberto Pena. Pena stepping in here. Wearing that baby blue helmet. First offering. That one misses ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So count sits 1-0. Jones next delivery. Swinging and a miss. Now we're even at 1 ball, 1 strike. One delivery. That one inside, ball 2. So County even had 2 balls and, nope, that's 2 and 1 rather. Good thing Jacob's on it up here. I'd be all out of whack. So they'll turn and throw to first, runner back safely. Take a look at the other games around the Mink League here in just a second. Griffins hosting the Banjon Giants. That was a 7 o'clock first pitch time as that one skied in the air. Fleeg calling for it. He'll wait for it to come down for out number 2. Now it's be center fielder in Blake Collins. He is 1 for 1. An RBI double. Well, the Bombers leading the Mustangs at St. Joe 3-0. That says bottom of the first inning. The Clarinda Ace hosting the Nemo Craze. Craze ahead 3-1, top of the third. Chillicothe Mudcats, we'll get to that in a minute, as there's going to be a ball lifted into center field going over as Evans. He'll make the grab for out number 3. As in the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left on the base path. We will go to the bottom of the third inning as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Getting Renegades trail 2-1. We'll go back to the top of the lineup as Krysa still pitching here in this third inning. Glad you're tuned into our broadcast here tonight. Blake Gazaway here with you, bringing exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball all season long. Don't forget, if you've not done so, we encourage you to click on the subscribe button. That'll help us out. That'll help you out. You'll be able to find future games, archive games. You'll know when we go on the air, all those good things. You can also click on that thumbs up, the like icon as well. So we go to Maddox Meyer, the left fielder. As Maddox Meyer will tie the ball game up as he is rounding third and coming home. Soon as he touches home plate, it will be officially a tie ball game at 2-2 as Meyer comes around. Now we're tied 2 apiece. Meyer lays into that one and sends it over that left field fence. As now this will be the right fielder in Ethan Milius. He doubled and scored as we're tied at 2 runs apiece now. There's going to be a bouncing ball. That'll be taken by the second baseman. Throw to first in time for out number 1. 4-3 put out right there. Now this will be the shortstop, Alex DiGiacinto. He had a single. Got stranded at second base in his only at bat. That was in the bottom of the first inning. So he steps in here. Again, the Monarchs and the Renegades matching up in non-Mink League action here tonight. First pitch to DiGiacinto. That one low and outside, ball 1. So count sits 1-0. 1-0 delivery. There's going to be a ball that is over the head of the shortstop. So DiGiacinto will have 2 hits and 2 plate appearances as he'll be standing at first base. Now this is Drew Vonderhaar. He walked his last time up, so he will step in. And he steps in with 1 out on the board and a runner on first. Again, it said it was 79 degrees, but felt like 85 at first pitch time. But it's very muggy as that pitch, that is fouled out of play for strike 1. It is very humid here. We got some rain before the ball game. It's made it humid. 0-1 pitch. That one is a little low, so count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch from Kreisa. That one is fouled into the netting, so count goes 1-2. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kreisa looking back in. That pitch, that one is going to get into right field. It'll be runners at first and second as Vonderhaar has his first hit of the night with a single. So Renegades have 2 on here with 1 out on the board. They've already plated 1 run. They're looking to take that lead. So now this will be designated hitter and Will Bachman stepping in. So Bachman will step in here with 2 runners on and 1 out on the board. First pitch, that one is a little high, ball 1. The count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Looking back in. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball sliced foul. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. That one rocketed to the Renegades dugout. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Kreisa steps off. So count sits 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, that one is low. Ball 2. So count sits 2-1. Kreisa looking back in. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball lifted high in the air. Shortstop coming over to his right. He will work to his left. He'll make the grab for out number 2. So now this will be A.J. Evans stepping in. Evans in center field here tonight. He has had 1 at bat, hit into fielder's choice. So he will step in with 2 on and 2 outs. Again, we're tied at 2 runs apiece here. Kreisa's first delivery, that one is low. Ball 1. So count sits 1-0. Next pitch. That one is a little low, ball 2. So count sits 2-0. Next offering, there's going to be a ball that'll get into right field as they will give the stop sign at third as the throw. A little offline, but still I think would have been there for an out. So Evans gets his first hit of the night. Now this will be Connor Fleeg stepping in. Fleeg struck out with the backwards K and is only at bat here today, so he's got the bases loaded with 2 outs on the board. So he steps in. Again, bases loaded. First offering to Fleeg. That went in there, strike 1. The count sits 1 ball, no strikes. Again, bases loaded here. Fleeg stepping back in. That pitch, that one is low. So now we're even at 1-1. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. That one is low. Ball 2, so count sits 2-1. League trying to be patient here in this at bat with the bases loaded, but there are 2 outs on the board. 2-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. Now it's even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted to the right field. Right fielder catches that for out number 3. Well, the Renegades able to put up 1 run. They did so on 4 hits. They had no errors. They left the bases loaded. We're tied at 2 runs apiece. We're going to go here to the 4th inning as Renegades and Monarchs tied at 2 apiece. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
There's no better way to celebrate a special event or show someone just how important they are to you than gifting them something handcrafted from Country with a Heart. Handmade in mid-Missouri, Country with a Heart specializes in hand-built woodworking projects for every occasion. Their design collection includes children's furniture, doll furniture, household items, holiday decor, outdoor decorations, custom projects, and everything in between. To view their full inventory of projects, visit countrywithaheart.com and find them on Facebook by joining the Country with a Heart group page.
We go here to the top of the 4th inning. Renegades will have another pitching change here. We'll go 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup. As this will be Carson Restemeyer, 6'2", 210-pound freshman right-hander at State Fair Community College. He is a Jefferson City, Missouri native. So he comes in here to pitch. So this will be Restemeyer stepping in. Renegades and Monarchs tied at 2 runs apiece here. In top of the 4th inning, that wind has died down. Little breeze that was coming through, it's non-existent now, and it is very humid. But the sun making its way down behind the tree line. So this will be catcher Devin O'Brien stepping in. So O'Brien steps in. First pitch. That one in there for strike 1. Actually, I think we're going to have to use ChatGPT to get a recreation of that. That'll be our game summary. There's a ball lifted into the outfield. Meyer steps over, makes the grab for out number 1 for the premium one. So now this will be right fielder and Sam Drew. So Drew steps in here. Looking in. First pitch. Restemeyer, that one's going to be popped in the air. As coming in, long run in, making the grab is Vonderhaar. He had that, but dropped it on the transfer, so out number 2. So now this will be first baseman. So this will be Cam Mischerschmidt, the first baseman, stepping in. So he steps in here. First pitch. There's going to be a ball ripped on the third base side. That will be foul for strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. 0-1 delivery. There's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. That will get down as that'll be a runner at first base. Mr. Schmidt will be at first base with 2 outs on the board.
Now batting for the Monarchs, left fielder Connor Arcabasso.
So this will be Connor Arcabasso, the left fielder, stepping in. So he steps in here with 1 on and 2 outs on the board. First offering, there's going to be a slow roller. It's going to be fair on the third base side, as no throw there by Vonderhaar. So Arcabasso will be at first base with an infield single. However, he took a tumble after first base. So he's down behind home first being looked at here. So Arcabasso being helped off the field here as he ended up in the dirt past first base. So they're going to help him to the dugout. .50-50 raffle going around. As Cannon Feist, the wingspan here tonight, he's 6'4", so you'll get a pretty good wingspan for that $20 price. So they will have a little bit of delay right now as Arcabasso took a tumble after first base. Why are they yelling at us for the music? So again, Arcabasso took a tumble after first base there. Got him in the dugout there, checking him out, but Messerschmidt takes second. So we have a little bit of delay here. Again, ball game tied at 2 runs apiece. Like Gazaway here with you, bringing exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here tonight. We've also got on the air on the Show Me Sports Network, Easton DeMille at St. Joe covering the Mustangs hosting the Bombers. So he's got that game on the air. As I'll tell you what the updated score is here as soon as I can find the right tab. As now it's a 4-0 Bombers lead at St. Joseph, top of the third inning. Beta Griffins hosting the Van Johnson Giants. That's a 7 o'clock first pitch. They're not live scoring that. Of course, tied up here with the Renegades and the Monarchs 2-2. As the Clarinda A's hosting the Nemo Crays tonight. That is top of the fourth. The Nemo Crays leading 3-2. And the Carroll Merchants, they are on the road at Chillicothe, but the Mudcats leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Well, a little bit of a delay here, as we said, injury for the Monarchs, so trying to get him taken care of. As said, don't forget, if you've not done so, we encourage you to click on that subscribe button. That'll help us out, help you find future broadcasts. You can find archive games, all kinds of good things here on the Show Me Sports Network. Plus, you click on that subscribe button. That'll help us out as well. That'll help you out too. So can do both those things. You'll be rewarded with free Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network. But appreciate you tuning in. Glad you're tuning in. Glad you're hanging out with us here tonight. As Blake Gazaway here with you, bringing exclusive coverage again this season. This is season number 5. We look forward to have many, many, many more to go. But it is season 5 here of covering Renegades baseball. So for them, how would I know who that is? What paper do I have? I don't have a paper. Oh, you did give me this. Sorry. That is Travis Wildenbrenner. I don't know. So first pitch was a ball here to Kreisa. That one is ball 2. I forgot you gave me that paper, Ashley. So count sits 2-0. Two-0 offering from Rustemeyer. That one is in there for strike 1. So count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, there's going to be a ball that will get through into right field, as it will be bases loaded with 2 outs on the board. So Kreisa helping out his own cause. He helps load the bases up here. Again, we're tied 2 apiece. So now this will be Jamin Beck to shortstop. He walked and popped out to second. So bases loaded here, 2 outs. There's going to be a ball that will get down into left field. As that will be cut off, they will give the green light at third. 2 runs come in. So that is a 2 RBI single for Beck on the first pitch he sees. So this is second baseman Alex Lahaski stepping in. So it's back to a 2-run cushion here for the Monarchs. First pitch, that one in there, strike 1 to Lahaski. So again, 2 outs on the board with 2 runners on. Count sits 0-1. Next pitch, that one a little low. So count evens at 1-1. Count sits 1 ball, 1 strike. Next delivery, that one in there, strike 2. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one misses ball 2, so now we're even at 2-2. So 2-2 delivery. Swing and foul tip that one back. So we're still at a 2 ball, 2 strike count. Next delivery. That one called, strike 3. And the inning comes to an end. In the inning, there were 2 runs on a total of 4 hits. There were no errors. And the bases were left loaded. Renegades trail by a 4-2 score. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back as we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Monarchs lead by a 4-2 score. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of the Show Me Sports Network under the broadcasting rights granted therein. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the Show Me Sports Network. Announcers are provided by the Show Me Sports Network.
Power equipment is always cool, always. Well, unless it's not working, then power equipment is expensive. Always. Unless you get it checked with Salter Lawn Service. Don't worry about saving up for something new. Just let the experienced experts at Salter Lawn Service repair your small engines. With pickup and delivery available, saving you time and saving your wallet.
Hey, this is Stacy Salter with Salter Lawn Service. 1 call, we do it all. You can find us at salterlawnservice.com.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.com. retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
We go here to the bottom of the fourth inning, as it'll be 8-9 and 1 due up. As this will be Braden Gross close, then Miller and Meyer. First offering here to Gross close. That one in there for strike one. That one misses, count evens it 1-1. So Arcabasso just exited here as that one fouled off for strike two. Saw him, might have caught a little bit of it there on our video, but he was helped off. He has got that left knee wrapped up as he slipped and or tumbled over the first base bag. There's going to be a bouncing ball. Charging is the shortstop. He'll glove. He'll throw to first to get the out there. That goes a 6-3 put out. So now it's Ben Miller, the catcher. But at least he was putting a little bit of weight. Not much, but he was able to move the knee a little bit on the way by, which when they helped him off the field, he was putting no weight on it. So I believe he's going to get that looked at. So that one is in there for strike one. So it's an unfortunate thing. We wouldn't wish that on anybody. So hopefully he gets some good news. Hopefully he just needs some aspirin and some ice. That one strung on a miss for strike two. Couple those two with rest, and hopefully he'll be back in business, ready to go. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Kreisa sitting at 58 pitches on the start. 0-2 delivery. That one is low and outside. So count sits, 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1-2 delivery. Headed home, swinging and a miss for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down. So now this will be left fielder and Maddox Meyer stepping in. So Meyer will step in. So he steps in here with 2 outs on the board. Nobody on the base path. First pitch. That went in there, strike one. Meyer had the home run there in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That tied the ball game up 2-2, but since then, the Monarchs have put up 2 runs, taking the lead. There's a play charged at third, throw to first. I say Meyer is going to leg that one out. So he'll be at first base. So now it's right fielder Ethan Milius stepping in. So Milius steps in here. There's going to be a ball that is snagged by the 3rd baseman. He'll throw to first. It's a little low, but gets out number 3. 5-3 put out 2 in the inning. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 was left on the base path as we will go to the 5th inning. It's 4 runs for the Monarchs, 2 runs for the Renegades. We'll take a break and be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 8th grade. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day program. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Here in the second inning of work, Rustemeyer. As Rustemeyer sitting at 17 pitches. So they'll throw down to second base. Will be ready. Stepping in here, this will be Gilberto Pena stepping in. So Pena steps in here. Again, it's Bark in the Park night, so got all kinds of doggies out here hanging out, watching Renegades baseball. First pitch, that one in there, strike one. So count sits, no balls, one strike. So Collins steps in here in the 50-50 raffle going around. First offering. In there, strike one. The count sits 0-1. Oh, one pitch. That one outside. So now we're even at 1-1. We've had a dog-themed playlist here between innings and before the game. 1-1 pitch. That one misses outside. Ball 2. So count sits 2-1. So count sits 2-1. Next pitch. A little low. Now it's 3-1. So count sits 3 balls, 1 strike. See a youngster run by with the Renegades baseball camp shirt on. That was beginning of the week for 3 days. There's going to be a slow roller in front of the mound as Rustemeyer will glove throw to first to get the out there. Does move the runner. But that will be out. Number 1. Now this is catcher Devin O'Brien stepping in. As we said, kids camp was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Had about 80 youngsters out here at historic Ernie Vivian Field learning baseball from the Renegades. There's going to be a ball lifted to left field. That one is going to be gone as that ends up on top of the batting cage, as that one will put 2 more runs on the board. As first pitch O'Brien sees, he sends it over the left field fence, as that will put up 2 more runs. So now it is a 6-2 advantage in favor of the Monarchs. So now this is Sam Dew stepping in. So Sam Dew stepping in. First pitch. There's going to be a ball fouled off on the first base side. Sitting 0-1. Because I think last time, actually, it wasn't scored. Tom just put in the score because we couldn't get the internet to work. He couldn't get the internet to work. So count sits 0-1. That one sliced foul for strike 2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Count sits 0-2. Rustemeyer shakes off a sign. 1 out on the board. Nobody on the base path. That pitch, that one is going to be lifted into the outfield, as that one will drop in front of the triangle out there. D.G. Jacinto couldn't get it from short. Meyer couldn't get there from left. Evans could not get there from center. So Dew will be at first base with a single. So now this will be first baseman Cam Messerschmidt. Messerschmidt stepping in here. First pitch, there's going to be a ball sliced foul. For strike one. That one misses. Ball one. That pitch, that one is low. They'll throw to second, not in time, ends up in center field. So at third base will be Dew. So count sits 2-1. That one misses for ball three. So count sits 3-1. 3-1 delivery. That one, strike two. So now we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next delivery. That one upstairs, ball 4. A 1-out walk issue. Now we runners on the corners. Now this is left fielder Travis Weidenbender stepping in.
Number 55, Travis Weidenbender.
So Weidenbender stepping in. Pitching coach Josiah Imhoff coming out to have a conversation with Restemeyer. So they're going to have a quick chat. That'll give us a chance to refresh our Mink League scoreboard. So here at historic Ernie Vivian Field, it's the Monarchs 6, the Renegades 2, top of the 5th inning we play. Nevada hosting the Van Johnson Giants. There's no score on that. They're not live scoring it. That's a non-league game, just like our game here. Sedalia Bombers leading the St. Joseph Mustangs by a 6-0 score. That's the top of the 4th inning. Clarinda A's hosting the Nemo Crays in a non-league game. The Crays leading 6-2 in the bottom of the 4th. And the Mudcats hosting the Merchants of Carroll. A game at Chillicothe. Top of the 6th inning, it's 2-0 Mudcats. Weidenbender stepping in. First pitch, that one in there, strike one, as the conversation has concluded. So Restemeyer heading the count at no balls, 1 strike. 0-1 delivery. That one upstairs. Runner's going to steal second. The throw is cut off. So Messerschmidt has a stolen base. So count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. There's going to be a pitch swung on and missed. 4, strike number 2. Next pitch, that one inside. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be taken by D.G. Jacinto at short. Throw to first to get the out there. As that does drive in a run. Puts 2 outs on the board. Coming in is Dew. He scores. Messerschmidt goes to third. Now this is pitcher Jonathan Crisis stepping in. A pitch. That one is low, ball 1. So count sitting 1 ball, no strikes. Next delivery. That one in there for strike 1. Now we're even at 1-1. Next pitch. There's going to be a bouncing ball foul on the third base side, so that makes the count 1-2. Do we have like the little middle part of the 3 out there? The lights burn out. I bet somebody hit it with a home run. That pitch, that one outside. Kreisa lays off that. It looks like they scored a backwards C. 2-2 pitch. That one inside. So count goes full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering, payoff pitch. There's going to be a pitch slice foul and out of play, so youngsters will chase after that foul ball. So we're still full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. There's going to be a bouncing ball foul on the third base side. So we'll do it again. This upcoming pitch, this is pitch number 8 here of the at-bat. Payoff pitch. Inside ball 4. So now it'll be runners on first and third. I'll go to the top of the lineup. 2 outs on the board. So this is Jamin Beck, the shortstop, stepping in. I believe we're going to have a pitching change here. As head coach for the Renegades, Mike D'Amelia, coming in from the bullpen area. So that should be a pitching change here. Oh, Rustemeyer's night comes to an end at 47 pitches. So now this will be Evan Harsell.
From Hannibal, Missouri, representing Culver Stockton, number 6, Evan Harsell.
So Harsell comes in here. He inherits a 6-2 deficit. Sorry, 7-2 deficit with runners on the corners. So Harsell, a 6-foot, 160-pound sophomore left-handed hurler at Culver Stockton. He is a Hannibal, Missouri native. So he will step in here. 7-2 advantage for the Monarchs over the Renegades here. As a couple more tosses, then we'll be set to begin play as the 50-50 raffle again going around. Those 7 runs on 2 hits. Sorry, 7 runs, should say, on 9 hits. No errors. And 5 left on the base path for the Monarchs. 2 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. And 6 left on the base path for the Renegades. So Harsell will have a few more tosses, then we will be set as he'll take a deep breath to deliver home again. So again, a 7-2 score. Let's refresh our scoreboard again. Still a 6-0 score. Bombers over the Mustangs at St. Joseph. Bottom of the 4th. The Clarinda A's hosting the Nemo Crays. Crays leading top of the 5th by a 6-2 score. And at Chillicothe, the Mudcats hosting the Merchants. It is a 2-0 score. They are in the bottom of the 6th inning. So now we will come in here. As first pitch sliced foul for strike 1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. And 2 outs on the board with runners on the corners. Next pitch from Harsell. Headed home, that one misses. So count evens it 1-1. 1-1 delivery. That one misses, ball 2. 2-1 offering. Swinging and a miss. Now we're even at 2-2. Again, 2 outs on the board with 2 runners on. Harsel, deep breath. He looks at first. Kicks, delivers home. There's going to be a pitch fouled off. So that one out of play. Now we go 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Jefferson City Convention and Visitors Bureau.
2-2. Next pitch. Headed home. That one inside. Miller keeps it in front of him. Runner's going to take second. They do throw down there. They don't get the tag. So count full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners at second and third. Payoff pitch from Harsel. There's going to be a ball that is going to be well hit to left field, and that will be up against the fence as 2 more runs will come around as standing at second will be Beck.
Now batting for KC, number 27, Alex Lasky.
So now it'll be second baseman Alex Lasky stepping in. So now we have the scoreboard fixed apparently now. So again, 2 outs on the board, runner at second. It's now 9-2 score. That pitch, that one is low, ball 1. Count sits 1-0. 1-0 offering. Headed home. There's going to be a ball that gets into center field. As they'll give a green light at third. The throw not in time to home. They'll throw to second. They get the out there. So the run does score, but out on the throw. So it's now a 10-2 score. But it is out. Number 3. Now the Renegades in a hole here. They trail by a 10-2 score. We're going to take a quick break and be back. There were a total of 6 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. Nobody left on the base path. We're going to take a break. As you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage, Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Seeking to express your unique style? How about healthier, clear skin? Look no further than Mary Kay. For more than 60 years, Mary Kay has been offering a wide range of high-quality makeup and skincare products that empower you to shine and stand out in any setting. From luscious lipsticks to vibrant eyeshadows, flawless foundations to glowing highlights, moisturizing serum to blemish and acne regimens, Mary Kay's got you covered. If you don't have a Mary Kay beauty consultant, then I've got you covered. To get your best skin, call me, Cassandra Gazway, today at 417-684-2667 or visit online at marykay.com/Cassandra Gazway.
At the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift, we know a gift is more than a box or a bag with a pretty bow. A gift is the lifetime of love that you share. It's friends who grow as close as family. It's moments and milestones, both big and small. Whether receiving or giving, a gift brings joy and happiness. That's why, since 2018, we've made it easier to gift for those you love. Stop by the Tin Roof Monogram and Gift at 108 Corporate Lake Drive in Columbia or call 573-443-4438. Let us help you find that perfect gift for every occasion.
We go here as this will be the bottom of the 5th inning. DG Jacinto sends that one into center field for out number 1. Was Collins there to make the grab. So now it's to be third baseman Drew Vonderhaar stepping in. So Vonderhaar steps in. One out on the board. That pitch in there, strike one. Oh, one delivery. That one in there for strike two. Oh, two delivery. There's going to be a comebacker to the mound. They'll throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. So now this will be designated hitter Will Bachman stepping in. Bachman steps in with 2 outs on the board, nobody on the base path. Again, it's a 10-2 score in favor of the Monarchs. There's going to be a ball that'll get into left field. Bachman has his first hit of the night. So that'll be at first base. Now this is A.J. Evans stepping in. As Evans will step in with 2 outs on the board, a runner at first base. And it's a 10-2 advantage in favor of the Monarchs. First pitch, low and inside, ball one. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. There's going to be a bouncing ball. First baseman gloves. He'll step on first for out number 3. As that will end the inning. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the base path. We are going to the 6th inning. Renegades trailing by a 10-2 score. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
The Boone County Journal is the hometown newspaper of Ashland and Hartsburg since 1969. We know you're busy. Let us keep up with Southern Boone happenings for you. We cover social events, school sports, local government, Southern Boone history, obituaries, and more. Subscribe to the Journal today and get the paper delivered to your mailbox every Wednesday. Digital version also available. Call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojo.com. Independent and veteran owned.
Since 1951, Ren's Automotive has been the leader in complete automotive and tire services, proudly serving the Ashland community and southern Boone County area. Servicing all makes and models of vehicles, customer satisfaction is their top priority. If your vehicle leaves you stranded, no need to worry, as Ren's Automotive offers 24-hour towing services. To schedule an appointment, call 573-657-4614 or stop by and see Terry, Peggy, Derek, and the crew at 124 East Broadway in Ashland. Ren's Automotive, your full-service automotive repair shop for over 70 years.
We go here to the top of the 6th inning. We'll start the top of the 6th, how we started the top of the 5th inning. 3, 4, and 5 due up as the Monarchs sent all 9 batters through the inning. So we will start in that same spot. They were able to put up 6 runs in that frame last inning, so Renegades would like to make that a 0 up there. We'll have Harsel coming out here to pitch in this next inning. He'll have another toss or 2, then we'll be set to begin play. So again, it's a 10-2 advantage in favor of the Monarchs. Throw down to second. We're going to be ready to begin play. Again, Pena will lead things off. So Pena will lead things off here in the top of the 6th inning. As we said, it's Bark in the Park night, so to see all the doggies that have came out here tonight. First offering. There's going to be a ball hit high in the air. Strike 1. It's the easiest foul ball that youngster will track down all night. So count sits 0-1. Next delivery. That one in there, strike two. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Next delivery headed home. There's going to be a ball that's ripped into left field. That'll get down for a hit as Pena will be standing at first base with a leadoff hit. Now this is center fielder Blake Collins stepping in. So Collins steps in. Collins steps in here with a runner on first base. And no outs. That pitch. They want a little low and outside, ball 1. So count sits 1-0. One 1-0 delivery. That one misses ball 2, so count sits 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch. There's going to be a ball lifted to right field. Going back on it is Milius, and he will run out of room as that one over the right field fence for a 2-run home run. As Collins will jog around the bases as he will make it a 12-2 ball game as soon as he touches home plate. That makes it a 12-2 score. So now this will be catcher Devin O'Brien stepping in. Harsel looking in. First pitch. There's going to be a bouncing ball foul on the third base side. O'Brien has a home run. Popped out to left field and walked. So count sits. No balls, 1 strike. Next offering headed home. That one is low. So count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Next pitch. That one misses. Ball 2, so count goes 2-1. So count sitting 2-1. There's going to be a ball skied in the air. DiGiacinto camping underneath it, going back. He says, I got it for out number 1. That was a major league pop-up right there. So now this is right fielder Sam Dew. So Dew will step in. So Dew steps in here. 1 out on the board. First pitch. There's going to be a ball popped up as Grossclose coming over. He'll run out of room as that one gets in the bullpen for the Monarchs for strike 1. Again, we play here in this top of the 6th inning. It's a 12-2 Monarch lead. So count sits 0-1. That pitch in there, strike 2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. Next offering. That one is low, bounces across home plate. Miller doing a good job keeping that in front of him. One-two delivery. There's going to be a pitch sliced foul, so that one way out of play, but we still stay at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 1 out on the board. One-two delivery. That one is outside. Count evens at 2-2. So count sits even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Harsel's next delivery headed home. That one is low. So now we're full at 3 balls, 2 strikes. Harsel looking in. Payoff pitch headed home. There's going to be a ball lifted into the outfield. Meyer, long run in, still coming over. He will be at the warning track, make the grab for out number 2. Now this is first baseman and Cam Messerschmidt. Messerschmidt stepping in. They're supposed to be like Kings, Monarch Kings. So again, it's a 12-2 score in favor of the Monarchs. First offering to Harsel. From Harsel, there's going to be a bouncing ball. D.G. Jacinto gloves it short. He'll throw to first. It's a little high. Gross close gets it, makes the tag for out number 3. So in the inning, that goes 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. Nobody left on the base path as we will go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Renegades trail by a 12-2 score. We'll take a break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage, Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Are you in the market to buy your first home? Maybe it's time to buy some acreage. How about invest in a new space for your growing business? No matter the need, your trusted partner in real estate is me, Izzy Smith of Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty. I believe real estate is more than just bricks and mortar. It's the cornerstone of our lives. It's where memories are made and dreams are realized. Choosing me as your realtor, you're getting a professional, dedicated advocate who will work tirelessly to make your real estate dreams a reality. Give me a call today at 573-876-2873 or visit izzysmithhomes.com. Izzy Smith Homes, Remax Moon Realty, your hometown realtor working harder for you.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
We go here to the bottom of the 6th as we'll have a pitching change here for the Monarchs. As
On the mound for the Monarchs, number 30, Clayton Medlin.
so this will be Clayton Medlin coming in. Grice's night is done with 70 pitches. So Medlin coming in here.
Now batting for the Renegades, second baseman, Connor Fleeg.
So this will be Fleeg, Gross Close, and Miller are the 3 due up. Renegades again trail by 10 here at 12-2. First offering from Medlin. Fleeg shows bunt, pulls it back for ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. So count sits 1-0. Next offering. That pitch, that one called strike 1. So count evens at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike count. Next pitch, swinging and a miss for strike 2. Again, it's 7, 8, and 9 due up here in the lineup. So count sits 3 balls and 1 strike. That one misses. Actually counts 2-2. A misread on the scoreboard. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Medlin's 2-2 offering. There's going to be a ball sliced foul. So we'll stay at 2-2 as Fleeg rings the bells here at historic Ernie Vivian Field. So count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. That one way upstairs. Now we're full. So we're full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Medlin looking back in. Payoff pitch. Outside ball 4. So Fleeg is given a leadoff walk here. So now it'll be first baseman Braden Grossclose stepping in. Grossclose steps in. And it's a 12-2 ball game in favor of the Monarchs. Grossclose stepping back in. Runner at first base with no outs on the board. First pitch headed home. Swinging and a miss for strike 1. Grossclose will be down in the count at 0-1. So count sits, no balls, 1 strike. Next delivery. Swinging and a miss. Strike 2. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. 0-2 offering from Medlin. He'll have the sign he's looking for. 0-2 pitch. That one a little low. So count sits 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's going to be sliced foul. So again, it's 1-2. Grossclose makes a couple of tosses. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grossclose stepping back in. Medlin. He'll deliver home. Swinging and a miss for out number 1. So now this is catcher Ben Miller stepping in. Miller will step in with 1 out on the board. He'll have a runner at first base. So he steps in here. First pitch, outside ball 1. So count sits 1 ball, no strikes. One-0 delivery. Swung on and missed for strike 1. So count evens at 1-1. So Medlin will toe the rubber again as he looks back in. 1-1 pitch. That one misses ball 1. Fleeg acted like he was going to go to second, but did not. Count sits 2-1. The count sits 2 balls, 1 strike. Get a 12-2 lead in favor of the Monarchs. Pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. So count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. And Miller is retired for out number 2. So now we'll go top the lineup, and Maddox Meyer. He's got a home run, a single, and flew out to center field. So he will step in here with a runner on first and 2 outs on the board. He steps in here again. Renegades trailing by a 12-2 score here to the Monarchs. First pitch, there's going to be a ball fouled off for strike one. So count sits 0-1. So again, 2 outs on the board here. Bottom of the 6th, we're playing. 0-1 pitch from Medlin. Headed home. There's going to be a ball lifted to the outfield. Long run in for the left fielder. He will not be there as he'll play it on one hop. They'll give the green light to Fleeg. At home, the throw is there. He is going to be out. As that was a good throw from the outfield as Fleeg gets out number 3 at home. As that will end the inning. As that goes. As no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on the base path for the Renegades. We're going to go here to the 7th inning. We've got a pitching change. This will be Nolan D'Amelia coming in to pitch. We'll take a break and be back. You're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage. Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, walk-off wood bat company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
Well, the Renegades go to the bullpen once again. This will be Nolan D'Amelia, 5'8", 140-pound freshman right-handed hurler at Moberly Area Community College. He's a Jefferson City, Missouri native. So he will step in here. Again, it's a 12-2 score in favor of the Monarchs. As D'Amelia coming in here. Renegades again trying to conserve some pitching, so nobody getting too many innings here. This is the 5th pitcher of the night. Kept everybody under 47 pitches or less. Lear had 36. Jones had 11. Restemeyer had 47. Harsel had 27. So good range in there. Also depending on how quickly they got through the inning as well. So D'Amelia will come in here. As again, it is a 12-2 advantage in favor of the Monarchs. So this will be Travis Weidenbender, the left fielder. He's checked into the ball game in the top of the 4th inning after Arcabasso took a tumble at first base and ended up leaving the ball game, as well as I believe he went to go get his knee checked out. It's a left knee. First offering from D'Amelia in there for strike one. So count sits 0-1. Next pitch, that one swung on and missed. Strike two. I think our YouTube even knows that it's Bark in the Park night. Showing an ad for allergies for your dogs. That one swung on and missed for out number one. So D'Amelia has one up and one down. So now this will be Crisis stepping in. He was a starting pitcher. Now he's in the DH role. First pitch, there's going to be a ball lifted on the third base side. That is foul. Crisis was the starting pitcher. Now he's turned DH.
At bat for the Monarchs, number 32, Jonathan Bryson.
So count sits 0-1. I pitched that one a little low and inside. Count evens at 1 ball and 1 strike. Amelia looking in, 1-1 offering. That one in there for strike 2. So counts it's 1-2. 1-2 delivery. Headed home. There's going to be a bouncing ball. D.G. Jacinto gloves it short. He'll throw to Gross close at first. 2 up and 2 down. Now we'll go top the lineup. And Jamin Beck stepping in. So Beck will step in here. Renegades again trailing by a 12-2 score. 2 outs on the board. First pitch to him. That one dropped in there for strike number 1. So count sits 0-1. Amelia's next pitch swung on and missed for strike number 2. So count sits. No balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Headed home. That one they say he did not go around. So count sits 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's able to put the brakes on that swing. So Beck still down in the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 delivery. Swing and a miss. 3 up and 3 down. As D'Amelia just needs 11 pitches. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on the base path. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. 7th inning stretch time as you're tuned in to exclusive broadcast coverage of Renegades baseball on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
We go here to the bottom of the 7th inning. Renegades will come to bat. Milius, DiGiacinto, and Vonderhaar. Will be the 3 due up here for the Renegades. Again, they trail by 10 at a 12-2 score here.
Now batting for the Renegades, number 10, Ethan.
So Milius stepping in. Just past 9 o'clock here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gounswell here with you, bringing exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball. First pitch, that one misses ball one. Glad you're tuned into our broadcast here tonight. Don't forget, if you've not done so, we encourage you to click on that subscribe button. That'll help us out, help you find future broadcasts, archive games. That one low and outside, ball two. Be notified when we go on the air. All of those things simply by clicking on that subscribe button. You can also click on that thumbs up, the like icon as well. That'll let us know you're enjoying the broadcast. There's going to be a ball popped high in the air. Long run in for the center fielder. However, the shortstop's going to call for it. Make the grab for out number 2. So now this is shortstop Alex DiGiacinto stepping in. DiGiacinto steps in. So one out on the board. First pitch, that ball sliced foul and out of play. Strike one. So count sits 0-1. Next offering. That one in there, strike two. So count sits, no balls, 2 strikes. So count sitting 0-2 as Medlin looks back in. He'll deliver home. That pitch, that one sliced foul. So DiGiacinto will still be at a no ball, 2 strike count. So count sitting 0-2. Medlin looking back in. 0-2 delivery. There's going to be a hard hit ball to first. First baseman will glove. He will step on the bag for out number 2. Now it's his third baseman, Drew Vonderhaar. He is 1 for 3 here today. He'll step in here with 2 outs on the board here in this bottom of the 7th inning. So Vonderhaar steps in. Again, Bark at the Park night, so lots of doggies hanging out at the ballpark with us. Having a good time. First pitch. That one upstairs, ball 1. So count sits, 1 ball, no strikes. Looking back in is Medlin, 1-0 delivery. That one in there, strike 2. So count sits 2-0. Again, bottom of the 7th we play. It is a 12-2 score here. Favor of the Monarchs. 1-1 pitch. That one. Ball 3, so it's a 3-0 count here. Should be a 3-0 count apparently. I show 3-0 and that's right, so. 2-1 delivery, that one sliced foul. So now it'll be 2-2. That tells me I either need better eyes or I didn't agree with the placement of one of those pitches. So 2 delivery. Medlin shakes off a couple signs. Next pitch, that one. Ball 3, now we're full at 3-2. So count sits 3 balls, 2 strikes as we're full. Next delivery. That one called, strike 3. Vonderhaar is retired for out number 3 in the inning. There's no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on the base path. That's what I thought too. As the score 12-2. However, I guess we're going to have a run rule in game early. It is a 10-run rule, but typically I think we usually keep playing with these. But that guess, be the ball game. As again, it's a 12-2 score in favor of the Monarchs. They're having a sack race here. That'll give us a chance to tell you a couple things here. As sack race happening. I'll remind you here, we didn't have any broken bats, but they can still call our friends at Walk-Off Wood Bat Company. Is handcrafted right here in Missouri. Walk-Off Wood Bats are made of premium grade maple ash and birch, fully customizable to make it yours truly. From the length and the weight to the barrel and the handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they can also you can also get a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. Help you find your confidence at the plate. Give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014. That's 816-261-1014. Or visit wowbats.com. Well, the Renegades lose this one in a non-league game by a final of 12-2. Renegades have the day off tomorrow, and then they'll be on the road, as they will be on the road for the next 3 days. Well, not tomorrow, but the following 3 days, as they'll be at Clarinda on Monday and Tuesday, and then at Carroll on Wednesday, before coming back here on the 3rd for a non-league game against the Nemo Naturals. Then a day off on Friday, and Saturday the Veda Griffins come to town, and then a day off on next Sunday. But that will do it for our broadcast here tonight. For the Show Me Sports Network, I'm Blake Gasaway. Until we talk to you at our next broadcast on Monday, it'll be pregame about 6:45, first pitch at 7 o'clock. So long, and have a great rest of your evening.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world. This is the Show Me Sports Network. The proceeding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.